All right, how y'all doing here? This is Ron, and we're gonna call these movies Papaw's World. Um, Yesterday we did some stuff with the model train, and today we're going to introduce you to JJ. Some of you have met him. I do want to thank everybody that watched yesterday's video. And hope you enjoyed the train. Maybe we'll get some more of those. I got special requests coming from my grandkids up in Toledo. I'd like to put a shout out to Weston and Elise. I love you. And I know you requested some more, and you're watching that one too. On that note, just for anybody that's wandering in on YouTube, this will be appropriate for all ages, the video content, so at least I'll make every attempt to be. So anyway, it's I'll get the date right today. It's January the 15th, I think. Checked. And the year is 2017. No, it's January the 8th. I'm getting ahead of myself. But I do got the year right, and that's 2017. So, can you believe it? In another 3 years, we're going to be looking at 2020. And, so anyway, I can't wait. This is JJ, this Parrot, if you haven't noticed. Hopefully he's in the viewfinder. I'll get him up here a little closer. He's a blue Crown Conure. I've had him for about 10 years. And I got him as a baby bird from a breeder that hand feeds him. And we have he's become kind of famous around these parts of Ohio. He rides around on the golf cart with me. He rides in the 4th of July parade here in the small town where I live, on my shoulder on the golf cart. Had to quit throwing candy out from the golf cart because that gets him distracted. He was constantly digging into the candy dish, as he does here. He pretty much he eats a lot of people food, and he eats a lot of probably stuff that's not real healthy for him too around here that I try to limit, but sometimes he finds his way into it. He kind of Sometimes he has free roam of the house, which is quite a bit when I'm home anyway. So, but as you can see, he's pretty healthy if you look at his coat. And one thing we're going to do here today is we're going to do some trimming of his flight wings, because I like to keep them trimmed, especially in the summer and everything when he's outside with me. So should he become spooked or something, and it happens from time to time. Certain things will spook him. He can take off. I've had him take off on me. Fly pretty good, and your heart starts pounding and so forth like that, and then you have to go get him. But if you keep these the primary flight wings clipped. And he doesn't feel that, by the way. No animals or people will be injured in the making of this video. It's just like you getting your hair cut or your fingernails trimmed, or like that. You don't feel it, and he doesn't seem to mind it. He seems to be fairly intelligent, but I really don't think he knows what's going down when I'm doing it. So, just to show you how well we can handle this bird here, and how loving he is. Very loving bird, at least to me anyway. Now, certain people come around and stuff like that. He goes into attack mode, with some people. But there's only one person that comes to mind for that. But I can take him up to the island up at Puddin Bay, and we actually have a lot of fun with him up there, riding around on the golf cart, and we take him to the pool bars during the day, and he's a big hit. We let people we put him on. He'll pose on people's shoulders so they can get a picture of it and everything. And actually, we did that one summer, and we're doing it. We had a tip hat going, and we actually raised over well over $100 by renting him out, so to speak, to for people to take get their picture taken. They would throw $1 or $2 in the tip hat for it. They would, it was a big hit. So anyway, see how he'll open his wings up like that, and I can hold him up like that, and just show you some of the basic things that I'm able to do. But right now we'll get to just how comfortable he is with my hand. Once you're under his wings, he is totally vulnerable as far as, no protection right there. He's totally trusting me. I mean, just like a dog would do, as far as this bird would put his life on a line. He would take a bullet for me, without thinking twice about it. I mean, that's the kind of unconditional love that we're talking here. I don't know if you get that from cats. Not that I have a problem with cats, but yeah, you do get that from a bird if you have the right relationship going. And I know that dogs are the same way. So, yeah, really healthy, real healthy. So, see what he can talk a little bit too, but maybe we'll get that going later. But you can give him a kiss. You can, get him to step up like that. You can hold him like that. You can kiss his belly. You can swing him from one foot. It doesn't seem to bother him at all. He's really got a nice winter coat of feathers going here. We want to see, maybe get the color. Let me make sure his camera's still rolling here, because yeah, we seem to still be going. Great. So, there he is, JJ, in his winter coat, and all of his beauty and everything. Some things he, still working on how you get down there in their belly. But I get him. He'll roll over. He'll do tricks, and when I get him like playing and stuff, like a puppy would play, doing this, and he'll play, and he'll roll over and put his feet up in the air, and I'll go into his belly and so forth like that. So now back to the clipping of the primary flight. Show you what that's a nice pair of scissors there. Probably overkill, but oh, he noticed them. Maybe I shouldn't have showed him to. But anyway, if you look here, you can see the different feather on the wings. Okay, see, I'm getting a little action here. There, when he's scratching himself, he's relaxing. But this is the primary or secondary flight wings right here. Don't touch those. And this is the primary, see? And really, there's only one sticking out. You can see maybe where I trimmed before. They're flattened off, cut off square. Okay, here's another one growing out, and here's one that's growing. That's all he needs. All he needs is one of these things. He's got a couple of them coming out on this side, but that's all it takes. He gets a couple of those going, and he's up in altitude. He can go. Right now he can fly from his cage, which is at the other end of the house, back here to where I'm at right now without any problem. He can turn corners. He can maintain altitude. He can gain altitude just because he's got one or two primary flight feathers going. I think this set of scissors here might be a little overkill. Maybe it's freaking him out. So we'll try to go with a shorter pair if they're handy here. And I'm not. Here we go. Okay, so anyway, maybe we'll trim him here. Get down Boy. So, let's get him back down. Please still in the picture. Get him up here on my knee where I know I got him in the picture here. We'll set these down and we'll try to get him chilling. You know, when I cut him, I'll actually show him to him. It doesn't seem to, it's like he doesn't care. He's not sure what that is. We'll lay him down there. And then we'll get this one. I'll get him up there where I want him and then kind of reach down there and grab the scissors and then make a mess on the floor. So, but there it is. Now, with this level of flight feathers, he can softly land from my shoulder. If he goes to fly, he will end up, it'll take all his might and everything to get from here to the other room, but the main thing is he will not injure himself. It's not, that's why you don't want to hit the secondary wing, taking feathers off it, because you want to leave your bird enough to softly land, because it's like kind of like having your hands handcuffed behind your back, a bird. I mean, all he's got is his beak and his wings and his feet. So, and that's what it is. Just to show you what one of the things he can do, like, I don't know what his problem is. Here's a game down here, but I can take him into the store and everything, and they won't even know he's there. I can take him in places, and he'll, even in the wintertime I've done this, go under a coat. I'll put him down here, what I call in the hole, okay? And he'll stay in there while I'm shopping, because he knows he's safe in there, But when I'm home, he's not really feeling in danger, so he wants to pop right back out. When I get up to checkout, he'll pop out like that, and then the checkout clerk, it can really freak out. I've had that happen, it's like man in aisle 4 with bird. But by that time, I'm pretty well done with my shopping, and I just ask her to, can you, shh, don't tell him. No, I'm on my way out anyway. And they're like, oh, don't worry about it. I'm okay with it. So most of the time, you got to be careful. Like restaurants, you could, because they don't want to violate the health regulations and so forth there. But they're, certain places that established with, they're like, yeah, it's cool, come on in, don't worry about it, and so forth. You want to check ahead of time on places like that, where if you're going to be hanging out there. So, that's it for right now. We'll get you, see if we got a video here, and we'll get you uploaded to YouTube, and we'll catch you later. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.